Well, hey guys, Silly Tuck here, and we are back with another episode of CZCW Coastal Zone Championship Wrestling. This is episode 24, and this is Christmas Cage Chaos. It's our big end-of-year show, as we're ending 2017. This has not made the progress I would have liked it to, necessarily in terms of speed, especially uploading-wise. I've been really bad uploading as of late. In terms of just speed. Sorry, I cracked my knuckles there. Yeah, it's hard to say that I could fix it too, because I could, but like I'm a bit of an asshole, and I don't record these as much as I really should. So yeah, blame me. But yeah. Let's just go ahead with the episode. This is a big episode, and if you want to know why, actually, hold on, I gotta choose the pick best venue here, because tonight. So yeah, we get a promo package hyping up our big main event, the 5-on-5 cage war between Simon Waves, American Elemental, Johnny Perez, Justin Sensitive, and Babao, taking on the Air Attack Weasel, Perdition, Huracan, Swipe Romero, and Miguel Riviera. And, of course, the stipulation of the match is that if the Air Attack Weasels team loses, they will have to relinquish control of Coastal Zone Championship Wrestling. And if the Air Attack Weasel ends up winning this match, well, he just gets to laugh at Simon. We move right into a match, and it's quite a pretty damn good match. I'm very proud of this. I just kind of threw at our two kind of wrestler dudes. That's the best way to describe them. Just wrestler dudes. How you doing, bruh? I'm a wrestler dude. That wasn't funny. So Teddy Powell kind of goes one-on-one with Al Coleman. Very interesting style clash here. Styles clash. Haha, that's a move that wrestlers do. So Al Coleman, once again, usually fighting his smart style. Technically working away on Powell. And Powell is very much on par with Al Coleman, but in a different sense. Well, Al is very technical-based and targets a limb, works it down to the point where you can barely even use it. Powell is the guy who goes 1,000 miles a minute, and he's smart about it, right? He conserves his energy when he can, but most of the time his offense is go, 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 go. But in about 14 minutes, Al Coleman defeats Teddy Powell by submission with an ankle brace. And we actually get some respect post-match from Al Coleman as he shakes Teddy Powell's hand. And yeah, that's a great way, I think, to open up Christmas Cage Chaos. We move forward to an American Cobra's promo, and they say, all right, so we've been told that tonight we're facing a few old friends of ours. Love Machine and Frankie Boy Fernandez. Wow, you guys somehow made it full circle, didn't you? You recovered. I mean, you didn't really recover. You just showed up a few months ago, and now you've got a title shot. Because that's how things work around here. People just get title shots whenever they feel like it. Let's make things very clear going Coastal. We've beaten you before. We'll beat you again. And one of those times is tonight. The hell? I think one of my animals just sneezed around me and it gave me a heart attack. I don't know what the hell that was. That was weird. Anyways, they say, Coastal, let's be honest. Look at yourselves. You're out of your element. You're outclassed. You're outmanned. You're outgunned. So, at the end of the day, there's only one place these two belts are going to be. That's exactly where they are now. Let's go, Storm. Big promo there from the Tag Team Champions, the American Cobras, as they build towards their Tag Team match tonight against Going Coastal for the Tag Team Championships. We actually get a bit of a, not a filler match per se, dear God, no. As nothing's really filler on this show. Everything amounts. So the Wildcats end up defeating Bad Reputation at about 7:49 when Tigre Salvaje defeats Bullseye by pinfall with a Salvaje suplex. We haven't seen the Wildcats in a long time, especially Salvaje Jr. He's been off the map since, I think, July. They come back and they pick up a pretty decent victory. And the Air Attack Weasel cuts a promo on Simon Waves, and he says, Simon, tonight you get your shot, your one shot. So take a breath. Breathe in and hold it. Aim down that sight. Look me in the eyes and pull the trigger. Because Simon, I assure you, tonight if you don't hit, you will never, ever get another shot at me, at saving your precious company, and this belt around my waist. You see, Simon, I'm giving you these matches out of the pure good-heartedness inside of me. The fact that I see you and I respect a little bit what you stand for. Simon, I remind you, I own this company. I properly purchased it from the guru, wherever he may be. We should really find the guru at some point, shouldn't we? Weird. Anyways, the Weasel says, so Simon, take your shot. I'll be waiting. So we go backstage quickly to Waylon Walls and Bullseye, in which they are arguing like hell. Like, they're just causing a damn storm. And Bullseye yells something about it not being his fault. And Waylon's like, maybe it is. Maybe they're right all along. Maybe you're the fucking weak link. And Bullseye's like, you know that's goddamn not true. Waylon's like, well, maybe it is. I'm sure as hell not the one losing. Bullseye says, you don't mean that. Waylon says, maybe I do. Maybe I 1010% mean that. And the fact that I can look you in the eyes and think for a moment that you were a partner on an equal level as me makes me sick. Bullseye says, you don't mean that, man. You don't mean that. And the segment ends. We move forward into a Going Coastal promo, in which they say, all right, Cobras, you're going to talk your shit, and you're going to fancy and prancy and dancy along as you always do. You're going to strut your stuff, and tonight, you're going to get fucked. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you California Love Machine and Frankie Boy Fernandez Going Coastal. And may I remind you that we are the best tag team in Coastal Zone Championship Wrestling. It says it on our trunks, and I like to think that California Love Machine just has trunks that on the back just say, the best. It says it on the posters. Poster, of course, with them versus the Cobras on it. It says it. The crowd, they say it. And there's two things soon that are going to say it as well. And those are the Coastal Zone Tag Team Championships. And that is what Going Coastal is all about. And I think the match is up next, folks. Here we go. Big tag team title match. Rematch from, I think, last year. And it is. In the 63C, the American Cobras defeat Going Coastal in 16-12 when Storm Spillane defeated Frankie Boy Fernandez by submission of the kneeling Boston Crab after blatantly cheating. The American Cobras make defense number 1 of their Coastal Zone Tag Team Championships. So the American Cobras do indeed get it done, but it is not clean as a whistle, as they like to say in the business. The Cobras need to cheat in order to get one up on Going Coastal, which maybe shows that Going Coastal are a bit of a threat to the Cobras. Or were the Cobras just cheating for the hell of it? We know the Cobras to be pretty... Let's go, we know the Cobras to be not the most outstanding and upstanding of people. So yeah, maybe Going Coastal was on to something tonight. We get a little bit of a music video for Jackpot Jordan. Just kind of think of like dollar bills raining from the sky, and then just kind of says Jordan in writing. We get a promo from Simon Waves, which he cuts a promo on the Air Attack Weasel. And he says, Weasel, you talked earlier about lining up my shot and taking it. Weasel, I've had you in my sights for a very long time. I've been waiting for that perfect moment to strike. And tonight I have the opportunity to take back this company and to put you on your ass 1, 2, 3. You know, you made Greg. You forced Greg, my friend Greg, out of this company. Weasel, I remember you earlier tonight saying you'll be waiting for me. So as I'm coming towards you, and you're there in the ring waiting for me, I want you to look into my eyes. And I want you to see the fact that I'm not going anywhere. The fact that no matter how many times you try to stomp me down, I'm still going to be here. I'm going to be in the back of your throat. Like the worst goddamn sore throat you've ever had in your life. I'm going to be in the back of your mind. Like a terrible, terrible headache. And sooner or later, you're going to be on your back. And I will have freed this company from the likes of you. And so the match may be up next. I'm not entirely sure. It is. And with a 56C- and about that a decent wrestling demo sheet, the Air Attack Weasel, Huracan, Miguel Rivera, Perdition, and Swipe Romero defeat Simon Waves, American Elemental, Johnny Perez, Babao, and Just Insensitive in a cage war match in 1951. Oh my god, everybody's gimmick is fucking getting stale. How the hell did that happen? In 1951, when the Air Attack Weasel defeated the American Elemental by submission. And so we look at some of the ratings down here. We've gotten the Weasel to a pretty decent spot. That's definitely good to see. What was Simon in this match? Where's Simon? Jesus Christ, Simon's only a 43. That's okay though. That's okay. We'll get him. We'll get him up there. All right. We're just taking some time. So just like that, the Air Attack Weasel's little crew here has pulled out the victory. Weasel went out and recruited Swipe and Miguel, and it seems to have paid off. The question is, what's next? The Weasel has just consolidated his power and his hold over CZCW. Where does Simon go now? What does Simon do now? The one seemingly saving grace that he had, this one opportunity, as the Weasel said, this one shot is gone. So what do you do now? Do you give up? Do you go back to the drawing board? Do you stick to your guns and hope it plays out? Will he even get an opportunity to do any of this ever again? Who knows? Well, we'll know next time. That was my outro, actually, and now I can't fucking find. There he is. Anyways, and we'll know next time on CZCW Coastal Zone Championship Wrestling. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode will be Revolution. It'll be January 1st, 2018. Hope to see you guys there. This is Silly Talk, signing out.